Here we are, everybody. This is the Spartan Super Race for the Midlands 2025, featuring Steve, aka Tall Trees, and Rob, aka Cypher. Those names do have backstories that I won't bother going into, but they are really cool stories. We started the day by getting in trouble for hanging off the medical sign trying to warm up. Probably not a good idea to do that in case it falls, but at least we got in a little warm up. Then we went off to the starting pen, where my friend Steve was quite shocked to see Spartan Phil. And then it was go time. I'm not sure if everybody did the same as us. You can probably tell we set off a little bit too fast. Even here, going through the woods, there's about 2 or 3 kilometers at the beginning of the race before we even saw an obstacle. And obstacle 1 was this wooden beam thing, which looks really easy, but it's a little bit awkward because you've nothing to put your foot on. Steve did some kind of flip over it, which was pretty impressive, especially for a tall man. Next, we went on to these scary reverse bars. It kind of freaks me out how they go backwards, but they're really not too bad if you can kind of get your leg up and just, if you're not afraid of heights. Obviously, if you're scared of heights, it's pretty horrible, but I didn't mind them. Did okay, feeling good. Next, we had this little climbing wall, which went onto some metal bars at the top. Actually, this was really hard to grip onto. I couldn't grab it. Had a few attempts at getting up there, but couldn't do it. But then this legend came, a gentleman who I was speaking to earlier, and helped me with a leg up. So he kind of saved the day there a little bit. He's a legend.
Thank you very much. Sorry I can't return the favour, mate. Well, I can come round
if you're afraid of heights. There's some nasty obstacles in today's race. As you can see, I rated this one hard. Need to be better at gripping. And this one, the side climbing wall, this was really nasty. I really didn't like this at all. I'm not sure if the technique was to put your feet on it, but every time I put my feet on the wall, they just slipped off. So I tried to just kind of cheat a little bit, but then I got told off again, and had to just give up instead. So that one was pretty hard, didn't enjoy that. Moved on to the horrible slanty ladders. I had high hopes for my day, and I think these slanty ladders just completely killed me off. Obviously got over the halfway point. I thought, here we go, I can probably do this. I've never completed this one before. And then I got about halfway through the second ladder, and my grip gave way.
Thank you.
So kind of nearly got to the end of it, but then had to do the penalty anyway.
Mission log. What's my name? Young Slippy and Tall Trees, checking in. Not doing too well on the obstacles so far.
Not even halfway through.
No.
Hopefully, I think at least 5 clicks completed, surely.
Yeah.
So yeah, by this point I was feeling a little bit deflated. I'd ruined my upper body on the ladders, and I'd gone too fast to begin with. I was feeling quite exhausted, but this little confidence booster wasn't too bad. Then was the Atlas Stones, and this is where I lost my soul. I've done the Atlas Stones twice before, managed absolutely fine, really enjoyed it in fact, but I don't know what it was today. They just took my soul away. I just couldn't do it.
Can I put it down, pick it up? Cheers.
Anyway, had to drop it halfway. My friend here showed me this inspirational picture of a girl carrying 2 Atlas Stones at once, which brought the fire back to me and gave me enough strength to carry this over to the other side. But wow, this was the hardest thing I have ever done at a Spartan race. The thing that has pushed me more than anything, possibly anything I've ever done, even in the gym. I have never struggled with anything as much as that Atlas Stone. Like I said, I've done it before, found it alright. I don't know what was going on.
You might have to go on.
So I told Steve to leave me, had a look for worms just to see if there's any thriving insect life on the Spartan course, but there was not. And set off again. I'm not sure about anybody else, but by this point I felt done. I don't know what it was, a combination of the heat, going too hard too soon, and then the Atlas Stone. I was done. At this point I'm not even thinking of my time. I am just thinking, how am I going to pick up this sandbag? I literally don't think I can pick this up. But then you know how it goes. You get a little bit of strength back and somehow you manage. As you can see, the sandbag would have been pretty much fine if I wasn't already dead, even the cargo net which you go underneath. Then you come to this cargo-ish net wall, which is kind of very, very easy, little confidence booster. Enjoyed this, 10 out of 10. Would do
Take a
again.
rest. Yeah, unfortunately, I thought that was a water station, but sadly not. Is it? That's good to know.
I always enjoy chatting to the volunteers a little bit. They're always really friendly, and I feel like you can get some free energy from them. They kind of pick you
Bit
up a little
sadistic,
bit.
that, isn't it?
So yeah, the next one was the multi-rig. I've done this one before and managed okay. I think most people probably fail it because it isn't easy, but it's also not the worst. However, my upper body was absolutely done and there was no chance really. So off to do another penalty loop before seeing my friend.
Really strong.
Like middle.
No idea, to be honest. I think we're about halfway through.
Manifest the mentality of Trent Jackson and you will not fail.
You are right. Let's go. Thanks,
Thank you,
mate.
Becky, for the motivation and support. And then with that, I went on to the Minganades water, which absolutely went through me really, but I must admit I felt pretty good after it. Must be something in that water. Like it could just be the AIDS, I don't know. But I felt good after this water. So I rated that one weirdly enjoyable but disgusting. Next was the sugary drink and water. I felt like a bee. You know when you see a bee and they're dying and you give them sugar water? Well, that was me. And I felt great after this refreshment. Tried the spear throw, which I don't think I've ever been able to do. These were decent throws by my standard. So I did some burpees because I am just shit at the spear throw. Better luck next time. This was the slippery wall. It was really easy. I really enjoyed this. It was a confidence booster, but I forgot to film it. So anyway, I rated it easy peasy. Sorry if you struggled on that one, but for me that one was great. Then the rope climb. I'd been watching the technique on how to do this, so I was very confident. So then I couldn't even get on it, and I realized I'm not a man made for climbing ropes. The rope was too thick and too slippery. I got over that muddy puddle all right though. So yeah, not a fan of the rope climb, but that's on me. I'm just crap at it. Walls though, walls are my forte. I eat walls for brekkie, so happy with that one. Now we came to this sprinkler system, and a real oasis. Really revitalized me with a very tepid sprinkling of warm water. And then onto the balance beam, which I know a lot of people struggled with. I sailed through it. I am a well-balanced man, it turns out. And then onto the old sack hoist, which I told my brother was really easy. I said, you're not going to have any trouble with that. It turns out it isn't easy. I found it quite difficult. I'm wondering if in previous years I might have done the female weight. I don't know, but in previous years I found it really easy. This one I really struggled. And getting it down is a pain in the ass as well, isn't it?
You can do it, mate. Go on. Keep going. Fuck me. I told Rob that one. Hoisting the sandbag to the top. I told him it's really easy. But I think when I've done it previously, I must have used one of the girls' sandbags. That was fucking hard. Some sheep. You running? Hey?
Didn't record the keg carry or bucket carry, whatever you want to call it. But it was really easy. Just had a chat with a new friend and loved it, to be honest. Felt brilliant after it.
Gonna have a little run, try and finish strong.
And with that, I felt like a new man. I felt like I could have done an extra few obstacles. The big old cargo net is easy. Again, a bit problematic if you are not a fan of heights, but I don't really mind them, so I rated it a piece of piss. And then it was onto the Z walls. Kind of cheated a little bit. I think you're only supposed to hold the red handholds, but I didn't find that too bad. I think it was all right. And that's it. Over the fire and on to the finish. Little fist pump, feeling good. And we get on
Thanks,
there.
brother.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Like I said, I think I forgot to film some of the distances, the obstacles rather,
Thank you.
because I only got to 18.
Hello,
Maybe the
thank
cargo
you.
nets on the sandbag thing counted as obstacles. I took a little lying down picture. I reckon that's going to look
Hello.
absolutely heinous.
Large,
We'll see when the
please.
pictures come out. Got a t-shirt, thank you.
Hello, thank you.
And
Cheers.
some refreshments.
Thanks very much.
And then headed through
Thank
to
you
see
very
my
much.
friend who beat me in the race. Well done, Steve.
Well done. He knows not how to give
And
up.
here comes the last of our
He is a
crew,
warrior.
Cypher,
He is an animal.
finishing strong.
He knows not how to give up. Go on, lad. Run it. Finish strong. Smack that bell. Over the fire. Yes.
So I hope everybody who did this race had a great time as we did. It's so addictive. I really can't wait for the next one. Right, if you watch this and you're into this sort of thing, drop me a subscribe and let's stay in touch.